Have you ever wondered how the first car came into existence? Our journey begins in the 18th century, a time when horse-drawn carriages reigned supreme. In a world without the roar of engines and the hum of tires on pavement, the concept of a self-propelled vehicle was a mere fantasy. But it was during this period that a Frenchman named Nicolas-Joseph Cugnot dared to dream. He built the world's first automobile powered by steam. It was a lumbering three-wheeled machine, a far cry from the sleek designs we see today, but it was the spark that ignited the automobile revolution. As we move into the 19th century, the plot thickens. The steam-powered vehicles of the past were impressive, but they were also impractical. They were large, heavy, and needed a constant supply of water to generate steam. This is where the internal combustion engine made its grand entrance. This revolutionary invention used the energy produced by burning fuel directly within the engine itself, creating a more efficient and practical means of powering vehicles. But who should we thank for this groundbreaking invention? None other than Carl Benz, a German engineer who not only invented the internal combustion engine, but also used it to power the world's first gasoline-fueled car in 1885. This wasn't just a car. It was a symbol of progress, a testament to human ingenuity, and the foundation upon which all modern cars are built. So there you have it, the dawn of automobiles. From the steam-powered contraption of Nicolas-Joseph Cugnot to the internal combustion engine of Carl Benz, these pioneers paved the way for the cars we know and love today. They transformed the way we travel, shaping the world as we know it. Thus, the stage was set for the automobile revolution, driven by the invention of the internal combustion engine and the first gasoline-powered car. But when did cars become accessible to the masses, you might ask? Well, let's rewind to the beginning of the 20th century, a time when the world was rapidly changing and an industrious man named Henry Ford was about to make his mark. A keen observer and a man with a knack for innovation, Ford saw a future where automobiles weren't just for the wealthy. He envisioned a world where the average person could own a car, and he set out to make this dream a reality. In the early 1900s, car manufacturing was a tedious and costly affair. Automobiles were primarily built by skilled craftsmen, one at a time, and this made them expensive and out of reach for most people. But Ford had a different idea. He introduced the concept of assembly line production to the car industry, revolutionizing the way cars were made. Instead of having skilled craftsmen build an entire car, Ford broke down the process into smaller tasks. He had workers specialize in specific parts of the production process, each one adding a piece to the puzzle as the car moved along the line. This made production faster, more efficient, and significantly less expensive. And the result? The iconic Model T, a car that was designed for the masses. Affordable, reliable, and versatile, the Model T swiftly became Ford's most popular car. It was the vehicle that truly brought cars to the everyday person, transforming the way people lived, worked, and traveled. This was a game changer. The assembly line process not only made cars more affordable and accessible, but it also paved the way for mass production in other industries. It was a turning point in manufacturing, and it set the stage for the rapid growth and globalization of the car industry. So there you have it. The mass production era was born out of Henry Ford's vision and his innovative approach to car manufacturing. The introduction of assembly lines marked a turning point, making cars a common sight on the roads. How did the automobile industry evolve post the World Wars? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of post-war automotive innovation. The end of the World Wars marked a period of rapid development and unprecedented advancement in car design and technology. In this era, the automobile industry saw the introduction of critical safety features that we now take for granted. The humble seatbelt, first introduced in the mid-50s, became a standard feature in most cars by the 60s. This simple device has since saved countless lives, highlighting the importance of safety and vehicle design. Further enhancing passenger protection, the innovative airbag made its debut in the 70s. This remarkable invention cushions occupants in the event of a collision, reducing the risk of serious injury. Meanwhile, fuel efficiency took center stage as car manufacturers sought to deliver more bang for the consumer's buck. The oil crisis of the 70s accelerated this trend, leading to smaller, more fuel-efficient vehicles. This was a stark contrast to the gas-guzzling behemoths of the previous era. As for speed, well, who doesn't love a fast car? The post-war period saw cars becoming faster and more powerful. The need for speed led to the development of high-performance engines and aerodynamic designs that cut through the wind like a hot knife through butter. But the post-war era wasn't just about technological advancements. This period also marked the rise of Japanese car manufacturers. Companies like Toyota and Honda began to challenge their American and European counterparts. Their vehicles, known for their reliability, fuel efficiency, and affordability, quickly gained popularity worldwide. In essence, the post-war period was a golden age of innovation in the automobile industry. It was a time of change, progress, and competition, driven by the relentless pursuit of excellence. From safety features to speed, fuel efficiency to foreign competition, the post-war era transformed the way we think about cars. The post-war period saw a boom in innovation, transforming cars into safer, faster, and more efficient machines. This era laid the groundwork for the incredible vehicles we see on the roads today. The automobile industry, as we know it, owes much to this period of intense innovation and competition. So what defines the cars of today? Well, one word comes to mind: innovation. Today's cars are not just mere machines for mobility, they're marvels of modern technology, sleek design, and environmental consciousness. One of the most significant shifts we've seen in recent years is the rise of electric and hybrid vehicles. Companies like Tesla are leading the charge, pun intended, in this arena. These eco-friendly machines are transforming our roads and redefining what it means to drive. Electric cars are silent, efficient, and produce zero tailpipe emissions, making them a compelling choice for those of us concerned about our environmental footprint. And let's not forget the benefit of never having to stop at a petrol station again. Hybrid vehicles, on the other hand, offer the best of both worlds. They combine a traditional combustion engine with an electric motor, providing excellent fuel efficiency and reduced emissions without the range anxiety associated with fully electric vehicles. But it's not just about what's under the hood. Modern cars are increasingly becoming high-tech hubs, boasting advanced infotainment systems, connectivity features, and safety technologies. These cars are smarter than ever, capable of doing things that would have seemed like science fiction just a few decades ago. And speaking of science fiction, let's touch on autonomous vehicles. The idea of cars driving themselves was once the stuff of fantasy, but now it's becoming a reality. Companies are investing heavily in the development of self-driving technology, promising a future where we can kick back and let our cars do all the work. Of course, there are challenges to overcome. Issues of safety, ethics, and legislation are still being debated. But one thing is certain: the future of the automobile industry is exciting, and we're just at the beginning of this journey. With advancements in technology and a focus on sustainability, the future of cars is looking brighter than ever. So, where does this journey through time leave us? We began with the dawn of automobiles, a period marked by the invention of the first car. The birth of the automobile was a significant breakthrough, revolutionizing transportation and setting the stage for the technological marvels we see today. The invention of the steam engine car by Nicolas Joseph Cugnot in the late 18th century was the spark that ignited the evolution of this industry. We then explored the mass production era, a time when cars became more than just a novelty for the elite. This era, led by the innovative assembly line techniques of Henry Ford, brought cars into the reach of the average individual. It was the time when vehicles started to become a ubiquitous part of our everyday lives. Our journey continued through the post-war era, a time of tremendous innovation and development. Cars were no longer merely functional machines, but began to incorporate elements of style, comfort, and performance. This period saw the introduction of numerous features that are now standard in modern vehicles, such as power steering, automatic transmission, and even the first hints of car safety measures. The modern era brought us into a world where cars are more than just vehicles. They're extensions of our personalities, statements of our values, and even in the case of electric and hybrid vehicles, a reflection of our concerns for the environment. But what does the future hold for automobiles? As we stand on the precipice of autonomous driving, with companies racing to perfect self-driving technology, it's clear that the journey is far from over. In fact, it's just getting started. From steam engines to electric motors, the evolution of cars is a fascinating journey. As we look to the future, one can only wonder what exciting developments await us on the horizon. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video and channel for more intriguing journeys into the world of cars.